something you haven't heard. You haven't heard before.
What's up, guys? How's it going? Who's excited for Youth Night Live? I'm excited. Hopefully you are too. We got an awesome night. We have a special guest that is going to preach tonight. Can we give it up for Kylan Ivy, who's going to preach tonight? So stoked about it. Well, before we get to that, though, we need to do something that we have gotten away from. It is the bad joke of the day. Here it is, coming at you right now. Wasn't that an awesome joke? Who thought that was an awesome joke? Did you guys even see that joke? Yeah, it was great. It's a great joke. It's also a really bad joke, which is why it's called the bad joke of the day. Hey, we got a couple of announcements for you. First announcement that we are all super excited about is Youth Camp. Who is excited about Youth Camp? Youth Camp is happening. If you have not heard that, it is happening. It's not happening in June, however, it is happening in July 6th through the 10th. Cost is $255. You can register right now. Go to our Facebook, go to our Instagram, look in the link in the bio to register for that. Make sure you do those things. It's going to be an awesome summer with camp. I'm so excited about camp. Who's excited about camp?
Yes.
Yep, it's going to be great. Hey, a couple other announcements. We are slimming down our online social media stuff this month during the month of May. So this week, we got a girls and guys hangout on Monday. We've got on Wednesdays, we always have Youth Night Live. And then on Fridays, we're going to have Bagels and Bibles, just a quick devotional thought that's going to happen on Fridays. So those are the three things that are going on this next week. Make sure you're around for all of those. And then I think we just got one more thing that we want to remind you of, and that is, even though we haven't been taking offering live because we haven't been together, we are still giving money to Speed the Light. How many of you guys are excited for Speed the Light right now? It's still happening. So I want to encourage you, if you're starting to work a job because you can get out now, or if you've got money lying around at home, hey, save that money, find a jar or something like that, put that money in there, save that, and then when we get back together, you can turn that in for Speed the Light. Look, missionaries around the world still need your offering. Chris and Carol are... Martin. Yeah, Martin. Yeah, Chris and Carol still need your money, and we still want to support them. So, hey, can we give it up for Chris and Carol and all the awesome... All right, let me quickly... We're going to transition to a game right now, aren't we? Yeah. So, can we give it up for a couple people that are going to help us out with our game tonight? We got Sarah and Ashley and Jess. Can we give it up for them right now?
Okay.
Okay. What's up? This is gonna be interesting.
Are you guys so excited for this game?
That's one word.
Great.
Yeah, about that.
There's that. You guys want to go ahead and show the people at home what you're holding?
I have 2 Bibles.
No. There you go. All right, so the game that we're going to play today is called Psalm or Crazy Bieber Fan. And basically what's going to happen is there's going to be words up on the screen, and it's up to you to decide whether or not those are lyrics to a Justin Bieber song or...
What's on his nose?
Prince. Yeah. Okay, you guys get it?
He's got a mole in his
Okay, the only downfall is...
This one doesn't. Look
Hey.
at that. I'm so sorry.
We gotta play this game.
Okay, yeah.
It's like I have students again. Yes. Okay, anyways, if you don't get the answer correct, you will then take one of these marshmallows out of this bag. I will let you grab it out yourself. You will then place it inside your mouth. You cannot eat it. It just sits in there.
Do you have 2 separate bags? Because, like, I can't reach in the same bag as shoes.
You're a big girl. You can figure it out.
Why did we get picked for this game?
We interrupt this for a short announcement. Disclaimer, do not try this at home.
Yeah, so basically by the end of the game, you could have a whole bunch of marshmallows just sitting in your mouth. Wasn't it you that told me you had a big mouth earlier? Okay, just checking. Yes, perfect. I don't want the marshmallows to end up everywhere.
Why did we get picked for this game?
Because you guys are funny.
Louder, sing it. No.
Thank you. All right.
Louder. This
So-
is why I don't sing worship. Okay, next.
Hey, Jess, do you know any Bieber songs?
I already sang it while you were
Can you do it a little bit louder for
Louder.
me, please?
louder?
Come on.
Okay, I only know this from working at a summer camp. So
Louder. Sure.
And I was like, baby, oh. I was like,
Okay.
baby.
All right, so
No.
All right, so the first words are your name echoes around the world. Do you think that that is Justin Bieber? If you think so, show it. And if you think that it is Psalm, then you can put the Bible up.
No, echoes is a pretty big word for Justin, so I'm gonna.
Okay, so Ashley says Bieber. There you go.
Those are big marshmallows.
Are these like unicorn marshmallows?
They're
You
rainbow.
gotta pack it in your cheek like a chipmunk. There you go.
Pretty soon I'm gonna have you sing, so nothing can ever replace you.
I'm gonna go Bieber. Wait, are these
Oh,
what
good job, good
crazy Bieber fans say, or what Bieber says?
I think they're his
Are
lyrics.
these lyrics? That's what.
No,
no,
this is-
they're like what his fans. Oh, like at Mika.
I was wrong.
Okay, I can't read that. I thought they were song lyrics.
I did too. And I think I even explained the game like that.
Okay, well, whatever.
Alright, now we know.
Bieber was a lot older in that picture than he is here, huh?
Why are you ignoring me? Where are you when I need you the most?
Oh, see, that could totally be in the Bible, but some crazy somebody crazy could be asking Bieber where he is. Like, where are you when I need you the most? I'm gonna go with the Bible.
Good job. Hey, how's that marshmallow?
I'm just waiting for drool to start coming.
All right, you made my life complete and put me back together.
Oh.
Oof.
Is this NIV? What version is this?
Or is it Justin Bieber?
Translation?
We don't
Is
know.
it the CBF version? You're a
Yes.
Crazy Bieber.
Crazy Bieber for you?
Great
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, for sure.
You made my life complete and put me back together. Don't.
3, 2, 1.
What was this going?
Here you go, Jess.
Oh shoot!
Just grab the one on top. There you go.
Apparently we're going too slow.
Can't eat it.
I'm not going
Okay.
too slow.
You saved my life. You made me believe.
I really thought these were going to be lyrics.
I did too. I apologize. Good job. Okay. My choice is you first and only.
That's tricky. That's tricky. Because it's what it should be and what it probably is. See.
Is it Bible or Bieber?
Bible or Bieber?
You like that?
I'm gonna go with Bible.
Here you go, Ashley.
We're just going back and forth.
Then why are
They're
you
what?
losing?
They're what?
Because eventually they can't just go back and forth. It's too
Then
easy.
why are you losing if they're just
I
going
am
back
right
and
here.
I am right here. Ashley, I want you to read that, actually.
I'm right here, but you do not see me. Do you even notice me?
Hey!
It
Cheater!
starts in your
Cheater!
mouth.
Cheater!
Do I look pretty?
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh! Here you go. I'll give you one. And I will give you one.
I'm gonna clean this.
Did you eat the last one?
No, it's right here.
Oh, there's the drool starting.
I'm like crying.
Ashley, how many you got in there? You rewrote the book of my life.
I think that's this.
I need you to pick up your Bible, please.
What's my beaver? It's my
Oh.
beaver Bible. I want to know what translation this is.
It doesn't matter. It wouldn't help you.
It's all truth.
Joey, money.
You are perfect and beautiful for all. Perfect and beautiful.
Beautiful.
Why are you guys crying?
Good job. You were safe that round. As you spit.
She should read this one.
Hey, Jess, can I have you read that, please?
Yes. Don't eat it!
Ready?
You gotta read it. They can't read it at home.
No, it's kind of difficult.
His love for us is unbelievable.
Screenshot.
It's what? Did you really get?
Please.
There you go. Oh no!
All of those.
You gotta put them all in.
Yeah.
Iconic.
That's
You're
one.
touching- you're touching
That's
them.
one. That's if they're connected. That's one.
You guys need a drink?
Go for it.
Oh my.
That's four.
Oh.
Wait, no.
No, you can't speed us up. We can speed you up. Well, it's just doesn't have
You
all of her
have a trash
mushrooms in it.
can.
Okay. All right. Last one.
Last one. You are my everything, my purpose, my reason. Nope.
No.
I was gonna say you both have
say
to
it.
sing
They're throwing up.
Okay,
They're
I
throwing
guess
up.
we're
to
done.
get
here.
ready
Okay.
for a time of
Singing!
Singing.
Yeah!
Wow, that is quite the act to follow. Well, hi guys, welcome to worship. If you want to stand up, find some space, just get some comfortable. We're gonna go after God today with some worship. Just to gaze on your beauty is all I desire. Just to dwell in your presence is all I long for. It's just to be with you. It's all I'm in pursuit of. Just to be with you. How I long to be with you. And you are all that I need the most. Oh Jesus, you're everything. You are all that I need the most. Beautiful thing that my heart has ever seen. You're my treasure, my prize, my heart's great delight. Oh Jesus, you're everything. It's all I desire. Come on, sing it out. I'm after your heart. I'm after your heart. Beside. I'm after your heart. I'm after your heart. It's all I desire. I'm after your heart. I'm after your heart. I'm after your heart. I'm after your heart. Yeah, yeah. I'm after your heart. After your heart. I'm after your heart. I'm after your heart. It's your presence, Jesus, is all I'm pursuing. It's just to be with you. How I long to be with you. Your presence, Jesus, is all I'm pursuing. It's just to be with you. How I long to be with you. And you are all that I need, the most beautiful thing that my heart has ever seen. And you're my treasure, my prize, my heart's great delight. Oh Jesus, you're everything. My everything. I'm after your heart. I'm after your heart. It's all I want, it's all I want. I'm after your heart. I'm after your heart. just to be with you. How I long to be with you. Oh, it's just to be with you. How I long to be with you. I love your presence. It's where I wanna be. It's where I wanna be. So I was just spending time with the Lord this week. The Lord put Psalm 46, verse 10 on my heart, and it says in the Passion Translation, "Surrender your anxiety, be silent and stop your striving, and you will see that I am God." In other versions it says, "Be still and know that I am God." And we're going to move into a song that you more likely probably don't know, but we're just going to provide a space for you to be still and to encounter the Lord. We were just singing about His presence and going after it, and that's what we want. So in this moment, as we go into this next song, just be still and encounter the Lord, because that's what He promises in His Word. So as we're beginning to open up out of quarantine in this time that's been pretty slow for a lot of people in some ways, there's the temptation to pick up all the things that we once were doing, and to go back to this hurried pace. But I really feel like the Lord's inviting us to be still and to be quiet and just to surrender that anxiety and to lay it down at His feet. And so as we just sing this next song, I just encourage you to take this moment and this space just to be still and to know God and encounter Him as He comes into the room. Presence is in the room. Be still and know that in stillness and quiet I am yours. Let go. to come into your presence. Come into your presence. We want to know your nearness. We want to have a friendship. Oh, so be still in the presence of I love your presence. I love your presence. I love, yes I do. I love your presence. I love your presence. I love your presence. I love, yes I do. I love your presence. Be still and know that still in there. You're glad you're living. On my things needed. Be still and know. Be still and
Lord, we just thank you for the gift of your presence. Thank you for coming close. Thank you for making a way for us to have relationship with you, Jesus. Lord, I just pray that you would help us have our hearts open to you this week. That we would experience your presence outside of the four walls of the church. That we could experience you right where you've planted us. I pray that you would continue to grow our hunger for you, our desire for you, to know you. We love you, Jesus. That we could just know that simple love that you already have for us. I just pray that over our students and anyone else watching, for just a fresh encounter and a fresh revelation of your love, Jesus. Pray it all in Jesus' name. Thank you guys for joining us for worship, and I am so excited to introduce our next speaker because I love her so much and it's so good to see her again, and it makes me really excited to see all of you soon. So we're going to invite Kylan Ivy to come up and share with us tonight.
Yeah, Kylan.
Hi guys. Yeah. So I'm talking tonight, which is very exciting, right, guys?
Absolutely.
But before I start, just one thing I was thinking during worship, during that song, when they say, be still and know, I had this lady one time just talk to me, and she said, it's be still and know, not be still and feel. And I want to encourage you guys, like, I haven't been feeling God's presence lately, but, like, I know He's there. And so I want to encourage you tonight, even if you don't feel it, just know that He's there. That's all He's asking. You don't have to feel it. You just need to know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was just, it's not part of my message, but just something I thought of. So tonight I'm going to be talking about money and stuff, which is kind of, yeah, interesting. So yeah, anyways, after I'm done talking, it's going to be fast. After I'm done talking, there are the Zoom groups, so jump on. There should be the Zoom link in the Instagram bio and in a group me somewhere, I'm sure, or text your friend if you don't have it, but join, because that's the best part of the whole night. So I want to start off, like, what do you think rich is? So if I was in person, I would ask you guys to raise your hand if you think you're rich. And I don't know, in the audience out there, raise your hand if you think you're rich. Okay, it's really hard to see, but I never really thought of myself as rich. I still don't think of myself as, like, rich. I think rich is like a Lamborghini and, like, a super nice house. But in 9th grade, my English teacher had this paper she put on the back of the wall, and she wrote on there, first world problems. And I was like, what are first world problems? And whenever she'd hear one, she'd write one down. And I was like, I don't know what these are. And some examples of them would be, Amazon took 3 days to deliver my new shoes instead of 2 days. Netflix was being slow and couldn't connect to the internet. I couldn't pick somewhere to eat because there was just too many options. McDonald's forgot to give me spicy mustard dipping sauce for my chicken nuggets. Or I had to wait 15 minutes in a Chick-fil-A drive-thru to get my food. Or my white shoes have a spot on them. Like, all of those things are first world problems because, you know, other people, they don't have Netflix, they don't have white shoes, they can't afford Amazon Prime and all that stuff. So I really think it's a matter of perspective. If you think you're poor, you're going to feel like you're poor. If you think you're rich, you're going to feel like you're rich. So I want you guys to admit to yourself, I'm rich, which is weird. It's weird. And if it makes you uncomfortable, why? Ecclesiastes 5:19 says, moreover, when God gives someone wealth and possessions and the ability to enjoy them, to accept their lot and be happy in their toil, this is the gift of God. It's not wrong to be rich or to have nice things. It's okay. It's okay to have nice things. I know sometimes I feel really guilty of, like, oh, I can afford, like, these nice shoes and other people can't. It's not wrong to have nice things. I'm going to go more into detail about that later. But there is bad news that you're rich. And why is that bad news? Because being rich can make it harder to focus on God. So many things can get in the way. You can order what you need from Walmart and pick it up from the store. You know, you don't need to depend on God to provide. It's easier to get distracted since you can afford so many things. You can afford Netflix and Hulu, and you can watch YouTube on your fancy phone. You have so many more distractions available to you. You can have more commitments to people and things. Like, you can be more committed to your church or a fundraiser, or you have all these dinners you go to because you're rich and you give money. You have a greater responsibility with more money. There's a verse that says, to whom much is given, much is expected. There's more to life than having an abundance of stuff. More stuff won't make you content, but it can make you happy for a time, but it will never satisfy you like Jesus will. There's a saying, like, money doesn't buy happiness, and I've seen a lot on that on social media lately, and they're like, well, money does make you happy because it can eliminate problems. I agree, yeah. Like, yeah, money can improve your quality of life, but it's not going to improve the quality of your heart.
That's good. Say it again.
Money can improve your quality of life, but it won't improve the quality of your heart.
Yeah.
We don't need more of what's temporary, we need more of what's eternal. And that's only something that Jesus can give us. So like I said, it's not wrong to have money or things. Instead of feeling guilty about having money or having nice things, feel responsible. 1 Timothy 6:18 through 19 says, command them to do good, to be rich in good deeds, and to be generous and willing to share. In this way they will lay up treasure for themselves as a firm foundation for the coming age, so they may take hold of life that is truly life. So don't rely on your money or things, because those things can fail you. Rely on Jesus, because he's the only thing that will never fail. Because you have more money, you can do more. You can give tithe to the church, especially now in this season. The tithe is helping a lot of people. You can give to Speed the Light. That helps people like Chris and Carol. It helps a lot of people, and I got to see that firsthand, just how much it helps people. You could pay your friend's bill anonymously. Maybe your friend can't afford to go to camp, but you have extra money saved up from your birthday. You could pay their way. I know it's not convenient, but if you make a sacrifice, it can really help somebody. You can help somebody move. That doesn't require money. It just requires you showing up. You could save your money to go on a mission trip and serve there. I did that when I was 16. I saved up money. I think it was like $3,000. And I had people donate, but I also had to save a lot of money. But I got to go to Uganda, and I got to see people there and things there, and just, it was a really amazing experience. So, because there was a point. I gotta think of it. Oh yeah, when you do give, you shouldn't give to brag. You shouldn't be like, look at me, I paid for your camp, you be grateful for me. You should just be generous. You don't need to share it. God knows, and that's enough.
Yeah.
So because you're richly blessed, you can bless others, even if you don't have a lot of money. But somehow, I always had money. Like, I always had money, and I did not get a job until, like, my sophomore year of high school. But I always had money, whether it was chores or birthdays or my siblings, I made them pay me for stuff. Like, there are ways to get money. So even if you don't have much money, if you have some, you can still bless people. Ask God to give you opportunities to bless others. He'll give you ways that you can help. And maybe you're like, God, I don't have money right now, but I do want to help. And maybe it's opportunities like helping someone move or helping a friend study and pass their finals that are coming up. So there's a lot of ways, and God wants you to help people, so He's going to show you how. So to close this out, I'm going to pray. Dear God, thank you for tonight. Lord, I just pray for the small groups that are coming up. God, I just pray that they're beneficial, Lord, and that we just encourage each other. Lord, help us to remember this throughout the week and help us to bless others with our things. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Awesome. Can we give it for Kylan right now? Hey, so guys, go ahead if you want to walk up. Guys, we are going to continue this conversation. Kylan did an awesome job, but we're going to continue this conversation on our Zoom call. So Zoom calls are live right now. Switch over to Zoom. We're going to put up a Zoom link on the screen that you can type in if you need to. Otherwise, in Facebook, there's a Zoom link that was posted kind of below last week. That's the same Zoom link for this week's Zoom calls. And then also, there is, if you're on Instagram or if you're on YouTube and you want to go to Instagram, there's one in our link. There's a link in our bio to the Zoom link. So we want to encourage you guys, don't let this awesome message that Kylan preached, don't let it just stop with what she said. Let's jump on Zoom together and continue the discussion on there. So I want to encourage you to go and do that right now. We'll see you there.